go through them pretty quickly, and then preview the semifinals also, semifinals games. So let's start with the Italy versus Belgium. This was a pretty good game. I look at it like it was defense versus offense. But the first thing that came in mind is Belgium. The defense wasn't great, but they decided to play three at the back. And that was already a problem because playing only three, and they were playing Alderweireld, Vermaelen, and Vertonghen. Okay, those three. We all know, I think Alderweireld is maybe better than the rest of them. But when you know you're going to be facing these trio, Chiesa, Immobile, and Insigne, these are three offensive players. These strikers very, very dangerous for Italy. You shouldn't even have played these three defenders when playing Italy. But Belgium, they have been playing the same system, like three at the back, and it's been working for them. I knew versus Italy, they were going to pay for it, and it happened that they lost. So Italy won that game 2-1. So, and another thing also with Belgium is he has Carrasco. I don't know why he didn't start Carrasco. He's a good striker. Benteke also was optional. He only made like about 2 or 3 substitutions in that game. Okay, you have to win the game. I understand you can be like maybe you're trying to be conservative forward. Why are you playing 3 at the back and you have so many options on the offense sitting on the bench? It doesn't make any sense, right? You're supposed to bring all those players on. And Benteke and Carrasco, they never even started in the game. They never even came as a substitute even. So I have no idea what Belgium coach was doing. So that was already, Italy always play 4 at the back. You concede against Italy, it's going to be hard for you to come back because Italians are always known for that. They always play great defense. So Kevin De Bruyne did all he can. You can tell he wasn't really healthy from his previous injury, but he has to play in order for them to win the game. So that one was it was a pretty close game, 2-1, but Italy deserved to win that game. So those were the mistake the Belgium coach made. He could have done that. He could have given Belgium good chance of winning. I'm not saying they're going to win if those players played, but they have a better chance of winning. So next game, let's go with Switzerland and Spain. This one we've been saying Switzerland has been a pretty good team. After they were bad at the group stages, but after that they start playing well. I think this game hadn't been the red card the player got at I think he was Freuler. I think, yeah, Freuler. He got a red card in the 77th minute. I think they had a chance of beating Spain. Even after getting that red card, they still went to extra time. It was 1-1, and they went to extra time. So when I look at this game, I think Spain, I'm not sure. They have been shaky the whole tournament. They have been barely winning the tournament, but they still made it to the semi-final. So I think even Granit Xhaka too, the defensive midfield for Switzerland, if he has played, maybe he'll have win a different game. So they miss him as well against Spain. But Spain, they have been scoring. They've been missing a lot of opportunity. But if I was Spain defense, if you're a fan, you have to really worry about this defense. Their defense, it's not good. Maybe beside Aspilicueta and maybe Alba also, Jordi Alba, the left back. Other than that, the rest is just shaky. So whoever they're going to face in the semi-final, I'm going to preview that. They're going to struggle a lot. So next one is the Czech Republic versus Denmark. As we said, Denmark has been, these two have been very like the surprising team in the Euro 2020. So I was really waiting to see what Czech Republic is able to do, because we all know Denmark, I think I was still saying like maybe they're still affected by Eriksen, but I think since Eriksen has been injured when he collapsed and all that, it really motivated them a lot. So they have been playing terrific, Denmark, since he got injured. Czech Republic, they beat Netherlands. And for some reason, when they were facing Denmark, I don't know if they just underestimated Denmark or what happened, or it was just like they were tired because, let's face it, they spend a lot of energy too. Like they were running a lot, Czech Republic, facing those teams, the previous team they beat. So maybe that affected them a lot. And then also the best striker, Šilik, he got injured also in the game. So it just overall they just didn't play well, Czech Republic. They were behind in the game like 2-0, and it took them a while to reduce the score to 2-1. So, but Denmark, they have been consistent. They have been playing very well. From attacking, they attack a lot, right? They really attack, and they can defend too. So if they can do the same thing, and especially if Eriksen can be there for them, maybe give them like a motivational speech, or even be like in a stand with them in the semi-final, this team is going to be a tough team to beat for sure. And also, let's see. Yeah, the next one, the last game, the quarterfinal, Ukraine against England. So this one I knew. Ukraine, here's the issue with Ukraine. They attack. All the games, if you watch, they score a lot of goals. No question. The defense is terrible. When your defense is terrible, you do not play three at the back. I just don't understand this. Especially against England. Look at that England firepower. You have Harry Kane, you have Sancho, right? And you have all those like Rashford, you have Sterling, all those guys, fast pace. How are you going to play three at the back against this good offense? It just doesn't make any sense, right? So this is something Shevchenko, hey, he should have done it, but he's been playing like that and he's been winning games, and now against England, look what happened to them. It's just show. England just swept them 4-0. So I'm not against three at the back, but I keep saying when you're playing three at the back, make sure you put all your best defenders out there. Always maybe central defender, left and right back, fast pace, so that you can keep up with the other offense when they are very, very fast. I don't recommend it, but if you really have to go to that route, play those three. Don't play like even let's see, when Belgium played before, their lineup, they lining up when you're playing three at the back, you're putting center backs there. I mean, center backs are not the same as a left back, right? What happens if both of your center backs get injured in a game, for example, right? And center backs are very, very hard to find. So those are the how you're going to be gambling when you're playing games like that. You shouldn't be taking risk like that, you know. So this kind of advice I've been giving you is this is not for the teams anyways. These are already professionals. So if I'm talking to you right now, maybe you watching me, you want to learn how to play the game, or you have a team, you are struggling, don't just copy these teams just because they are doing it. Make sure you have the right player in case you want to play, you want to copy the same system. Okay, always play your system. I never recommend playing three at the back. It's dangerous. So let's preview the semi-finals now. Semi-final, I think tomorrow, Tuesday, it's going to be Italy versus Spain. This is going to be a good game. But like I said, Spain, their defense is just all over the field. But if they concede against Italy, it's going to be hard for them. But Italy, I can see them scoring a lot of goals against this Spain team. But another thing also I realize about Spain is I don't know why they are not playing somebody like Adama Traore, you know, and even Aspilicueta. They were putting him on the bench in the beginning, and since he came off the bench, look like they've been performing. So you need to twist it a little bit, because this Italy defense, they are okay, but they're still shaky. You just have to learn the weaknesses. The center backs are very, very slow. They are physical, but they are slow. So Spain coach needs to put like his fast players out there, whether he's a left winger, right winger. You have to put players who are fast paced, okay, to make the Italian defense crumble. But I don't see I'm gonna wait until tomorrow and see if he's gonna play Adama Traore or some other players in there. He just have to inject new new players in there, fresh legs. Okay. And the Wednesday game, which is going to be between England and Denmark. So if England decide, they better not underestimate Denmark, because that's what Czech Republic did, and they lost the game. This Denmark team is nothing to play with. So England, if they are all, it's good to be overconfident, but again, sometimes that can hurt you as well. So England really, and what I notice also about England coach Southgate is he's been changing the lineup like almost every game. It can be an advantage, it can be a disadvantage. So an advantage in the case of when you are an opponent, it's hard to study them. You don't know which team he's going to come up with. But it's a disadvantage when those players, like, consistently, is hard to gel. You know, let's say for example, if you play Harry Kane this week, next game you start, let's say it's been Sterling, and then another game you play like the way he put Sancho at the right as a right wing. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but consistently Harry Kane needs to be playing with somebody, you know, from the beginning to the end, so that they are used to one another. So maybe he's doing that to confuse the opponent. But we'll see what lineup will be coming off tomorrow. But so far, Harry Kane and Sterling have been consistent. So they're going to start tomorrow for sure. I will be surprised if they don't start. So, and Denmark, like I said, if they still playing, remain disciplined, because this Denmark team, you can tell, like, overall they are a great team. They've been practicing a lot, and you see they understand one another on the field. Communication is key, like I always say in a game of soccer. So you can tell everybody, they all know what they are doing on the field, Denmark team. So, and if, like I say, if Eriksen can get there, be with them, motivate them, encourage them, I'm telling you, this team, they had a chance against England, because England, from the midfield to offense, they are very good. They have very good players. Even on the bench is great, but defensively, question mark there. Kyle Walker has been terrific at the right back, but the center backs, Southgate has been rotating them. He's been consistently changing them. So there's a problem there. So I think Denmark, if they are not careful, they don't put the right center backs there, Denmark might punish them. So if I have to make a prediction right now, I will say the first game, between Italy and Spain, I will say, I think you never know what can happen, but I will say Italy is going to win this game. And the Wednesday game, England versus Denmark, I will have to go. I always like underdogs, so let me go with Denmark in this one. Let's see. Something is telling me they might be able to win this game. So I hope you like this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share this video, and also give me your prediction also in the comments. So thank you for watching this video. Again, it's been the Exceptional One channel. So thank you.